Hey, John here. So in today's video we're gonna go through an exercise that will help you focus a bit better and also improve your legato a lot. Now the pattern we're gonna use here is this Yngwie style pattern. But we're not gonna pick it, we're just gonna do legato. So I'm starting it at the 5th fret, but you want to do this in every position ideally. And the way that it goes is this: you start with 1, 2, 3, do the same sequence though, so you go 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. That's the actual pattern. And now, depending on what you want to do and how easy or hard this is for you, you're gonna change to another fingering after either 4 reps or 2 reps. I mean, I won't be there to see if you do 3 reps, but I would suggest keeping it to 4, 2 or something like that. It just feels a bit more natural. But like I said, you can try whatever you want. But the idea is that you do X number of reps for each fingering. And we have 4 different fingerings here. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. So I suggest that you pick a tempo where you can actually do the 2, 3, 4 one, because that's trickier than the other ones for sure. All right, so if we do this then, and let's say I'm gonna do 2 reps for each fingering, I'm gonna do it in the order of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then I can either repeat it on the same string or go to the next one. So for the first run through, I'm just gonna repeat it on the same string. Also, I'm only picking it once for each string. So if I stay on the same string, I should be able to keep the string vibrating, as in sounding, without picking anything else. All right, so. Now the second way to do it would be to change strings once you completed all 4 fingerings. So like this. And so on. And then simply work your way down all 6 strings, move up a fret, go up, down, up, down, up, down. And that will take quite a while, obviously. So if you want to do this in a similarly complete way, but not spend all day doing it, I would suggest doing this. So you start on the 1st fret, cover all 4 frets here, and then you move up to the 5th fret once you've done it. You know, let's say you do it here. Right, so you go up all the way here, and then you move up to the 5th fret and go down. Then you move up to the 9th, go up to 13, down, up to 17, and up. Now, of course, if you want to, you can do the last frets as well, so 21 to 24. It's very, very narrow up here though, so you might have to lower the tempo a lot, but it's still worth at least trying. But just be prepared to be a bit annoyed and frustrated. But keep the tempo very low, and I think you can get through it. But that's another approach if you don't want to do every fret. But I think it's probably not the worst idea to try it once, do it in every fret, and go up, up the whole way on the fretboard, because that will really get you a good introduction to the actual exercise. And then, if you feel that this exercise might be good for you, which I'm 100% sure that it is, then you can just do it, a bit less if you want. Maybe you do every other fret, or you do this thing where you cover all the different tensions on the guitar by not overlapping anything. Now you might be wondering, well, what if I want to pick it? Is that possible? Yes, definitely. So try that as well. So again, do it in the same way. But I would also suggest that you do that starting on an upstroke. So I'm just going to try it now starting on upstroke. But if you try this yourself, go all the way up starting with a downstroke, and then go all the way down starting on an upstroke. So you get used to both ways of doing it. But now I'm going to do it starting with an upstroke, and it's going to sound like this. And if you want, you can actually change after 1 rep. That's a good sort of amping up the difficulty once you get really used to this. So if I do that with the legato, it would sound like this. And that will obviously take more concentration. Same thing with the picking. So that's a really good approach as well. So there's no set way of doing this stuff, if that's not obvious. So take the sort of basic principles behind this, which is choosing a pattern, and in this case we did the Yngwie 6s, and then going through them systematically in the left hand with these different fingerings, but also trying it with picking as well, and then we varied the number of reps we're doing for each of these. So if you're really new to this stuff, you can still do it, but maybe stay longer in each position. So you would go like 4. So you really have time to think. So that's a very important thing to keep in mind, that try to put the level of difficulty where you're at right now. It should be where you're challenged a little bit, but it shouldn't be so that you're, you know, on the edge of your seat and like making a lot of mistakes. So you can vary that by varying the tempo and also by varying how many reps you're doing. So give this a try. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And if you're watching this still at this point, but you're not a subscriber, please push the subscribe button. That will really help the channel, and that means I can help more of you guys and girls out there. So good luck with this one, and see you in the next one. Back in the day, I used to have real issues with fast alternate picking when it came to 2 notes per string. I was fine with 3 notes per string, but the 2 note per string thing was a bit harder to crack. So if you struggle with fast alternate picking as well, and you don't know what to practice or for how long, I've created the perfect solution for you in the form of the Pentatonic Picking Power Book. So in this book, you'll find a daily workout that will not only help your pentatonic picking, but will also upgrade your overall alternate picking technique. So it contains basically the same exercises I use myself to develop my picking abilities, as well as numerous students over the years that I've given the same exercise to with great results. So I know these exercises work as long as you put in the work. So it's not a quick solution or quick fix. It will still take a lot of work, but at least you have a very easy to follow routine. So if you're up for a big alternate picking upgrade in 2024, I cannot think of a better start. It's $9 and I think it's very underpriced, but I did it that way just so as many people as possible could be helped by this. So check that out.